Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make gizzards with sour cream. This gizzard came from a wild turkey, but if you're using one that you buy at the store, they will pretty much taste the same. And if you don't want to use turkey gizzards, you can just use chicken. The difference is a turkey gizzard is about this big, and that will give you probably enough servings for 2 people. Chicken gizzard is like this tiny, so when you go to the store, you're going to be looking for a plate of about, I don't know, 15 or 20 pieces, but it's super cheap, maybe like $1 or $2. So first I'm going to show you how to cook it, and then when the cooking is done, I'm gonna kind of show you how to clean a gizzard if you're actually cleaning a wild turkey. If you buy it at the store, obviously you don't need to do that. And then after all that, stay tuned. If you're interested, I could show you some interesting footage of wild turkeys out in the wild, so you could see where this turkey came from. Turkeys have some very interesting behavior. I always get a kick out of it. So if you're interested, stay tuned until the end of the video and then you can see that. But let's start cooking. I'm going to start with frying up some fatty bacon. You can actually use any kind of bacon, and if you're concerned about your health, you don't have to use bacon fat. You can use any kind of oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, or whatever. I did have someone comment on one of my videos saying that my authentic recipe wasn't authentic. I did it wrong because I used olive oil. And basically the bottom line is, back in the day, yes, we used pork fat for anything, but since then we have learned that that is not the healthiest thing. So if you want to stay traditional, then yes, use pork fat or bacon, but you are certainly allowed to use any kind of oil you prefer, and that could be a little bit heart healthy. And I'm going to saute some onions in the bacon fat, and then after that I'm cutting up the gizzard and sauteing it with some salt, pepper, and paprika. Keep adding paprika. Add a little bit of water to make it a little bit of saucy, and then at the very end you simply add some sour cream. Make sure that you mix it well. I'm going to serve it with mashed potatoes this time. You can definitely serve it with various types of pasta, or I think even rice, though that would be my last choice. You can also use some old-fashioned sourdough bread and just, dip it in the sauce and eat it like that. It's a very interesting texture, kind of rubbery, kind of chewy. I actually like it a lot, but I did grow up eating it. I would say I'm pleased with it. That bacon, it gave it a very strong smoky flavor, which is good, but normally you don't have that. And the mashed potatoes are burgundy. That was kind of interesting. I've used these potatoes just recently, but never before. I didn't know they were burgundy or purple on the inside, so it kind of looks interesting as a mashed potato. And my blue onions, that is all natural. In one other video coming up soon, I will show you how you could make that without any kind of dyes or anything. It tastes really good, it just looks a little bit different. So the way you're going to clean the gizzard is, once you washed it, you have it in your hands, you're going to basically slice it open. You don't have to cut it all the way through. It could still be one piece, but you slice it open and you're going to see all this sand and small rocks fall out. Make sure you wash it really well. And then you'll see this weird layer of rubbery substance. It's yellow and it's kind of like rubber, and you can just pull it off. It won't even tear. You just peel it off and throw it away. You wash your gizzard one more time, and that's it. So let's talk about some wild turkeys in their natural habitat. I actually love turkey hunting. I have found it kind of easy on private property. I've always heard that it's so hard for various reasons, which I'm going to explain in just a minute. But I got 2 turkeys in the past 3 years. One just 6 months ago. That's the gizzard I'm using right now. And I was hunting these past few weekends just now in the fall, and I could not get one. I was super close. I was hunting with my bow, but I guess it didn't really make a difference. So the main thing about turkeys is that their eyesight is so good. It's probably better than most animals out there. So any movement you make, they will see it. And their behavior, if they're in a group, which is what happened this time, their behavior is really weird. If one of them starts walking, another one starts walking, and the whole group just walks away. So you have to be super careful. But what I always find funny is that turkeys are really not very smart. I mean, their short-term memory is so crazy. They could see you and about to start walking, or they might even slowly start walking away. But then you stand behind a tree and they don't see you, and then they stop. They completely forget that just 10 seconds ago there was danger. So if you could find yourself going from tree to tree to tree, you could actually close the distance. So I was doing that, but there weren't many trees, unfortunately, just a few here and there. But what I was doing mostly is that I was going on these hills up and down. I mean, they were like super steep little hills, and the turkeys started walking up, and as soon as they went over, they didn't see me anymore and they stopped. So I was going super fast to go up on that hill, thinking I'm going faster than they're walking away, and then maybe I can close the gap. And it did happen a lot, but I was never closer than 50 yards. I got it from like 100 down to 50, even 40, but I didn't want to miss, so I didn't want to take a shot unless I was super close. So this was an interesting, cat and mouse game. I kept going after them. We kept going and going, and eventually a hawk came and I had like 50 turkeys right there. A hawk came and they all flew out. Damn it. That was a hawk. Oh my God. They all took off. Oh. I did find them one more time, but I just was never able to get close to them. But it was very exciting. I mean, I came home empty-handed, but I actually had a lot of fun. I got a lot of hiking done, and after every hill, it was the excitement of, oh my gosh, am I gonna see one? Their eyesight is so good that you're not even supposed to be orange or anything. They see color. The turkeys, they have like red and blue and all these different colors on them. So I think their eyesight is like that, so they could pick out, the female and the male and everything. So anyways, this is just a little information because I'm still psyched about this hunt that I was on. And now I have to wait for 4 more months until we have the spring season and I get a chance to get one turkey one more time. So anyways, this was my little turkey story. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.